travel, people like say, where are you from? I'm like, from South Africa. And they're like, oh, Nelson Mandela. How about one day they would say to another young designer, where are you from? They goes like, oh, I'm from South Africa. And they're like, oh, David Tlale. That's what I would like to see happening with time. So much that is happening right now. When I was in New York, I was there for like New York Fashion Week for the period of about 3.5 weeks, and preparing for Fashion Week, and also obviously showcasing, and beyond that it was a networking moment, and also trying to set up the business David Tlale, and also making sure that the business and the brand David Tlale continues to have life in New York. We are getting to that point whereby we are actually having like a proper footprint in New York.
I'm Aspasia Karis, and I'm the editor of Marie Claire magazine, South Africa. A number of shoots we've actually just featured David exclusively, and we've collaborated on a number of projects. Well, I think David has a dramatic flair, which often works really well in order to kind of create fashion images that will kind of disrupt you as you paging through the magazine going, oh, another image. This is, I think, his 11th year as a designer, and he kind of broke out on the scene when he won the Elle New Talent. I mean, he's the product of a single parent household. His mother kind of was a very determined person, and he was studying, I think, auditing. She kind of held a very tight grip on him, and she said, listen, you're going to study auditing, and he was studying auditing, and then somehow he was drawn to the world of fashion, which is great for all of us, and he told her that he was going to change courses, and she got very upset and said no, then he would have to support himself essentially, which he then did. There was a prize at his university for the best designer of the year, and he told the girl that won the prize, next year watch the space, and then he won it every year thereafter. And I think that is something kind of essential to his personality. I think David has a very strong and powerful brand. You know, he speaks of it as the house of David Tlale, and I think he cultivates that brand, and I think he views himself on a sort of global scale. So I'm delighted because I want to watch the space.
It's starting to feel like this is where I belong. This is where I'm supposed to be. This is where I need to build and really make my breakthrough, and really make sure that it's lucrative. Yes, it's a great thing that there's this movement about African designers or African artists or anything, but else, more than anything else, is to say, I'm a designer, I'm an artist that wants to make it globally, not just in South Africa. And I always say to people, it's time that the world starts recognizing the talent and the ability that Africans have. I know our country has got great talent. Our country has got great ability and potential to grow and become really a powerful country. In spite of all our issues, in spite of all everything that is happening, it is very important that us who are in the forefront still lift the flag for South Africa to say, we can do it. What I want to see, or what I would like to see, is to see our quality becoming better as a nation, so we are able to compete on the international level. I have some young people that are trying to get a project, and they took my logo from Google and put it on their proposal without even speaking to me. They go out there and go get money from government, and they saying they will be working with me, and I don't even know a thing about it. All I'm saying to you, Tsepo, it's not right. Because I have a lot of people that are doing the same thing that you're doing. Going out there and using my name to get projects going. It is business at the end of the day. I have to protect my business. I have to protect what I do. This is my brand. It is the very same thing that the Chinese are doing, taking people's brand and blocking it on fake goods. I am not a property for anyone except for the house of David Tlale. Perfect. In the picture.
No.
Why is the name like this?
Good ladies, what are you doing? Okay, what's going on?
Oh no.
It's the excitement.
Excitement, why?
It's an icon of fashion.
It's an icon of fashion.
Yeah,
must
and
have
so
been in there.
like me instead of your mom. Wow, this was great. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
He's amazing. His work is extraordinary. You know, Mandela fashion. So yeah, we admire him. We like his work. All right.
Cool.
Okay, thanks, David.
Thank you. Bye.
Let us appreciate our own and pride ourselves in them, because say for instance Tlale or David Tlale goes to New York and makes it big, like Charlize Theron, who's made it big in the Hollywood. I'm not even looking at Charlize as a white person, I'm looking at her as a South African who has made it big. So can it be like that for everybody? Like right now we are all celebrating Lupita, who's just won an Oscar globally. Yes, she's not from South Africa, but I'm like proud to see an African sister who is doing it right, you know, globally. And that's where I'd like to see us as a nation going, to say, let us go beyond our differences and let us appreciate our talents. Here we are at the Unfinished Highway. It's one of the iconic places in Cape Town. First time we have a fashion show on the Unfinished Highway. Yeah, we're showcasing a menswear spring summer, and the textures are like very simple. We played with cotton, a bit of linen, a bit of wool, and a bit of some synthetics. It's very important to have some of those in your collections because they bring